We're at the Arlington Heights Memorial Library, and I'm talking to Bill Pardue, who's the Virtual Services Librarian. Bill, what a title.
Sarah, how are you today?
I'm good. Yeah, right. And so I know you. You started out as a reference librarian.
In fact, I'm still a reference librarian.
But now you've gotten this virtual title.
Right, and that just reflects the reference department's concern with the fact that we're finding new ways to offer our services. Basically, the virtual services, don't think of me as virtual, think of the service as virtual.
Oh, okay. So I have to go back to my diagramming the sentence.
Right.
It doesn't go with Bill, it goes with services.
Exactly.
Yes, okay, I get it.
And specifically, it's how do we create that connection to receive a reference transaction with a patron who's not necessarily in the building. Now, we have a very good old technology for that. It's called the telephone.
Oh, yes, I know.
And that's worked really well. But a lot of people are using other technologies now besides telephones. They're, of course, on the web a lot of the time. And we're thinking about how do we extend the reach of our ability to answer a question via the internet.
So what have you decided?
Well, we're kind of casting our net wide. We're doing something a lot of libraries are doing: email reference. You can send an email question to a library either through a specific address or through a form on their website. We do that too. We're also participating in chat-based virtual reference.
Oh, Ask Away.
Ask Away, yes, originally called My Web Librarian for the people who've been using it for a while in the North Suburban Library System. We're going to be merging with a large statewide project called Ask Away. And we've also recently started doing instant messaging. And a lot of libraries have thought about doing either chat-based reference or instant messaging as an either-or proposition. We're seeing it as a both-and.
Oh, okay.
And we decided that it was a very important thing to do because if you look at something, there was the Pew Internet...
Oh, yes,
the Pew Internet American Life Project study done. And oddly, since I knew you were coming over, I took a look at that just today, and the numbers, as of 2004, 53 million Americans are using instant messaging. And
53 million?
Yes.
That's a lot of IM.
That's a lot of IM that's going on. Most of it's going through AOL Instant Messenger. It does skew mostly towards a younger demographic, but...
How young?
I'd say without giving specific years, the Gen X and Gen Y people are using it a lot. It's getting a lot of use in the workplace. I think the report said 11 million people estimated use IM in their workplace. So it's not just the kids. It's skewing young, but there is a broad range of people who are actually using it. And we decided that it was important to make instant messaging access available through the Arlington Heights Memorial Library.
So show me how it would work if you were to ask a question on Instant Messenger and how the answer would come.
Well, I have put up on screen the Microsoft Network Instant Messenger, and you could do this through AOL Instant Messenger or Yahoo Instant Messenger. And I'm going to ask a simple question like, why is, if I can type, is the sky blue?
Has anybody ever asked that?
No, but we get...
it's a test question.
It's a little bit of a canned question, I'll admit that, but we get some... We get some good questions that way. We got a lot of questions about local services. We get a lot of questions about the library. We get a lot of questions about homework topics. So actually, I have received things like, maybe not exactly why is the sky blue, but science questions. And I've gotten a response from the library that says, hi, I'm checking for you. And I'm actually being told she's typing in a message right now.
How can you tell?
It actually tells me right down. Arlington Heights Memorial Library is typing a message.
I see.
The messenger services are very good at actually
sort
telling you what's going on at the other side of the transaction. And it says, here's a website that will give you the answer to your question. And I click on that link, and it's from
Why is the sky blue?
Yes. And so I don't want to dwell on the specifics of my question, but then if I wanted to, I could go back and I could say, I could refine that question. I could ask her to find more information, and it's just as simple as her finding a page and pasting that URL into her instant message, and when it comes along, I can click on that, and I have the page. It's a very simple way to interact with someone. I'm going to free up our librarian by saying thanks so much. and I'm going to end the session. But that was just a very quick and simple transaction.